Am I even live? Who knows? Who knows? See if I can noob this up more than necessary. More than necessary. Fucking Dverghold, man. I've been waiting for this game. Let me check my own stream. I don't expect many people to come in here today, so I need to do my own sound check, I guess. Yeah, seems to be working. Last time I did my test stream, I do have a little simple bot. It's supposed to be the easiest bot, like night bot, you know, to stop people and bots from spamming your chat with shady links. But I did notice it didn't enter my stream last time. It did now. Because I read you had to activate it by doing a default command. So now it should be in my chat, I think. It won't spam anything. I don't have any automated messages. It doesn't really do anything. But it's like a second layer, I guess, to Google's own little moderator role, I guess. And I do wonder, can I close my YouTube studio? Should I close it? I should just pause it, shouldn't I? I'm asking the void, but the void never replies. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. It should work. It still says I'm live, so let's close that. And have a little look at Dverghold. It's a game that released today. It released into early access. It's made by Cult Games and Team Sorgarn. I don't know who they are. I never heard about them before I tried Dverghold demo. It's published by AIP. Never heard about those either. But after I did my let's try on the demo, I don't know if that's why, but I did get an email and I did get a key for this game. But it's not the full game key. It's like the child app, playtest, unlimited code type of key. So I will have to buy this game at some point, but that's fine. You should always support your small indie devs. So I will be playing this. It's marked as a playtest version, but it should have content from the early access, right? Because in the demo you could only have 3 people in your party, but in the full early access release I see you can have 4 people, and that was something I felt was needed when playing the demo, because I always felt like I lacked something. And the intro for this good evening joke. Can you hear me? I don't know. But the intro for this game, the intro is so, excuse my language, but it's so fucking good. So I'm gonna do some tricks. I'm gonna hide my cam for the intro. How do I do that? Sources. So I guess I put, no, that's the wrong thing. I think it should be fine. Audio and video, okay, awesome. Sometimes it takes a little while for OBS to capture my screen, and I think the intro for Dverghold starts the moment I press it. But I'm gonna press it, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up because it's amazing. It's like a Tolkien adventure start, and I'm gonna take my hoodie on. If not, I'm gonna mess with my fancy background stuff. So let's jump into it. The first little episode of Dverghold. It should overwrite my camera. I want to flip my camera, but I don't know how to do it. I want to mirror it, I guess. It's the name, but I'm such a newbie. Oh, it doesn't boot up in full screen, I think.
In wake of ruin rose a kingdom bold, to stake its claim upon the Isle of Dverghold. They carved their halls in stone beneath the crown, but dared too deep and brought the mountain down.
No visual.
No simple gem lay hidden in the deep, but Sorgan, cursed in shadowy crystal sleep. An ancient foe long lost, ferocious wild, now wakes for war, their haven long defiled.
Can you see it? I can't see it in my OBS.
United hearts they share, while royal envoys scour the lands with care. They seek the brave, the desperate, the bold, to drive back night and guard the Dverghold.
Yeah, I had a suspicion. It's set up to capture full screen, but I don't think the game booted up in full screen. But you heard the intro. It's so fucking good, man. Wear a tip. I was waiting for the video to start. I had to reload the page to start it for real. It was stuck to the image. Oh, interesting. This is my first ever stream like this, so mistakes are bound to happen. And the audio seems to be fine. My voice is on the red all the time. I should probably turn it down, right? I don't want to break any speakers today. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, the video is up. There's not much going on in the intro. It's some drawings, I guess, but it was the voice acting, the rhyming, the stuff. I have a red glowing iron right here. I'm not sure what you mean, kidding joke, but now the menu is visible. Let's take the master volume down a little bit. But I still want the music to shine through, because it is proper music in this game. Let's the full screen. And let's just keep it as it is. So I wrote in the description who made the music. It's yeah, it's what every game should have an option for. It's called Dungeon Synth. So let's hit play. We have to do a new save.
Year 222 after the fracture. The old world is gone, broken beneath sea and stone. To the far northeast, the dwarves endure within the jagged prison of the Sea of Thorns. 10 years ago, they laid claim to the last isle of their archipelago, Dverghold. Upon its shores, they raised Dverghold. Beneath the twin peaks of Sundar Spire, they delved. 3 weeks ago, they unearthed something, a gem known as Sorgarn. Then came the nightmare. From the depths crawled twisted horrors, the dwarves named Draggers, descending upon them with overwhelming force. From the forgotten darkness below, the dead arose. Forced to withdraw, the dwarves watched as the undead fell upon the Draggers. From the nearby city-state in the blazing sea, mercenaries answered their call. The salt-bound company, led by Captain Richard Brackington, now set sail for Dverghold. Among those reckless bands is the company, led by you.
This intro wasn't in the demo. I love it. This is such a treat, such a rare release in the indie scene. We need more blobbers like this, right? Let me do this. And I still want to mirror this, but I don't know how to mirror it, because the party screen is gonna be all over the left side of the screen here. So this is our little hub. Apparently we can upgrade it. We have way less stuff here now than what we had in the demo. So I guess we have to upgrade some stuff. Quest items, quest journal. We can buy supplies and manage our... Oh, this is also different. I wonder how much is different. We can talk to these guys and they have a lot of stuff to say. We start with a scroll of recall. As long as no one is chasing us, we can use this to get back to the hub. And this is fun. This is a map. How replayable, grindable. I think this will be replayable since you have to recruit your guys here. So at the moment, it doesn't seem like we have anyone. In the demo, you had some people, but you couldn't recruit people. So here we are. We have hired 0 out of 12 people. So I guess they do have different skill sets. Like, let's find 2 warriors. These guys look like warriors, right? So this guy, he has a tier 1 slashing blow that might cause bleeding, a counter strike, and a shield strike that knocks enemies back a grid. Very grindable. Depends on what you define as grind, though. As long as you're having fun playing and experimenting, you'll generate resources and money as you go. But if you are intent on grinding, that mindset kinda turns around, doesn't it? And becomes your enemy. And then you have, oh, this guy is a priest. I thought it was a warrior. This guy is also a priest. They are higher res, but portraits like in the olden days. Yeah. It seems we only have that one warrior, so we are going to recruit him. And then we do want a priest. I know what's... Oh, Petrify, I haven't seen that one. But I want the Rock Blast. The Rock Blast is, was very good in the demo. This is also a priest. He has the Standard Strike, he has the Clay and Quent. Apply a Clay that restores tissue over time to a party member. Restores 3 health points for the next 6 turns. And it has a 6-turn cooldown. Quagmire. Summon a muck of the earth to fill 3x3 cells in front of you with merely traversable sludge for the next 5 turns. That seems interesting. That does seem very interesting. Yeah, I've seen... I was thinking about something like Darkest Dungeon 1 without a level limitation for dungeon dives. I had never played Darkest Dungeon, but I have seen it has been mentioned that it's like the hub in that game. And I do not know how the dungeon scaling works. First time I beat the demo, I was reckless. I ignored the torch mechanic, I ignored everything. That's what I uploaded as a let's try. God damn it, my throat. But yesterday, I couldn't sleep, so I beat it one more time. And I was running 3 close combat guys, and I got some levels on them, some items on them, and the game was just easy mode. So I guess depending on how you play it, I don't know, I don't think the game scaled the dungeons to my level. Because I took that monster on the first floor, I was face tanking it, and I don't think it hit me once. Oh, let's focus. We got the warrior. We want... I don't want a mage, but I want a priest. Let's take this guy, because he has the rock thing. And then we want a rogue. Slash a foe with poison blade, with a high chance of applying corrosive poison that will hinder their constitution and agility. So this is arranged. Let's look at the other one. This is an archer. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just recruit this. And we recruit an archer. This is a married man, I guess. Elf. Target on exposed point. Take a deep breath to make your shots more precise. Use a peculiar technique that will allow you to shoot double arrows. But this guy has your next shot marks a vulnerable spot in the enemy, increasing the critical hit chance for all attackers for 3 turns. So I'm gonna take this guy. Have I 4 now? Yeah, we have 4 people now. So we're gonna put them in a team. I don't think it matters where you put them. Like the back troop can still hit people. We can grab it soon, and they're going to release 2 new characters for DD1. Yeah, I might actually do that. Enjoy your dinner, man. It does, I guess it does matter. So I think I missed something. It's probably related to scaling. Maybe. Thank you, Silver, and enjoy your meal. I had some pizza today before this. Let's talk to Commander Stonehand. We have to talk to him in order to... I'm gonna try and read this. A grim, authoritative dwarf watches the party from afar. His right gauntlet bears an unnaturally wrought design, and his cloak is black as the depths of the mines. He studies your party with open suspicion, setting your nerves on edge. His voice is sharp and cold. I'm not gonna try and do a sharp and cold voice because my throat is messing with me today. Commander Veal Stonehand of the Blackmantle clan, most trusted of our king. I am charged with the reclaiming of Inner Rakest, and ye lot are paid insufficient coin to heed my commands. Waste not thy time growing familiar with the remnants of my force. The draggers fell upon us unawares. We have lost too many already, and we cannot afford to lose time as well. So we understand that. Hast thou any orders for us at this hour? So we got a quest, key to the gate. Now hearken well. The living quarters, wherein stands King Sterren's quest throne, are sealed on a quarantine. All manner of filth hath poured forth from the lower passages. Demons, we name them draggers. Never have we seen their like in all Hyrdengarde. Undead clad in strange vestments, wielding foul sorceries, beasts remnants and unbound. Even our own automatons driven into madness. I wonder where the developers are from. Thinking of names and stuff like that. He pauses, his gaze fixed elsewhere. I dispatched a runecrafter with soldiers to secure the passage below. Their charge was to roost the gatekeeper, the Earth Golem, and bar the deeper door. Another pause. He does not look upon your party. They did not return. Yet since we yet draw breath, I must reckon the runecrafter succeeded, though it cost him his life. His eyes snap back to you. Your task is plain. Find the gatekeeper, let him grant the passage. 3 key runestones hold dominion over him. They yield discern for yourself. If ye are not equal to so much, then ye bones will be picked clean by whatever still crawls below. I'm not going to talk with him that much more, because we are going to revisit this hub. So if we want some lore expedition, then Austria, England, Italy, Russia. Yeah, that sounds like a good mix. And now we are allowed to go into the dungeon entrance. But let me just have a little look-see. Here, I guess. We do have 1 potion, recall, rations, and 5 lantern oil. I did learn from the demo that you don't want to be stuck down there too far from the exit with no lantern oil. That's not gonna go well. So we are going to try to avoid that. If you... Front and rear matter, best to put the tanky fellas in the front. Yeah, okay. Let's buy 3. Right off the bat, so we have 8 of these. Let's buy 4 of those. And a 1 pickaxe. You can pick some gold. Let's just use a little bit of gold. let's buy 3 antidotes, because poison is not fun. So we have the warrior in the front, and the rogue in the front, and then we have the archer. Yeah, the archer and the priest. I do wonder, I don't think this has a mouse-only input thing. Maybe later. I'm not sure if it has controller support. I do have a controller, but I'm not gonna plug it in. I don't mind using WASD. AD, Strife, QD, space, tab, portrait, 1 to 3. Highlight charge rings, health potion. Highlight charge rings, Odin potion. That's like a mana potion. I'm gonna forget all of this. Press enter to continue. Not yet. Okay, so I take it you are somewhat affiliated with this game? And this is so cool. I like this. You have the compass. You didn't have this in the demo. You had like a little indication up there. So my plan right now is to don't push it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna farm a little bit in the early area. Get some chests. Oh, we need a toolkit now to pick the lock. Does that apply to all the chests? Not all the chests. How is the volume now? I think the music is way louder in-game than in menu. Let's do that. Just in case. I will try not to backseat. Yeah. Learn by failing. That's the best way to play any game, in my opinion. So, a mind bull died. Somehow. That's funny. Let's try the throne life. Did 4 damage. Switch between stats and inventory with the button at the bottom, or press left right. I just wanted to see. I don't think we need arrows. I think this guy has arrows. Shit. It might just be me, but the music is very loud. Whoops. So I'm gonna look for some items. I'm gonna get some XP. And if the layout for this dungeon is the same as the demo, I think I have a rough idea where our champion is. There's a champion. I'm not gonna spoil that one. Or if you've seen the Let's Try of the demo, you know what I mean. But I want to face that guy with a little bit of upgrades and a couple of levels. Well, let's go this way first. Thanks to our pickaxe, we can mine some gold. Wall crumbles. And these guys, Kragnarcholder, spawn caps, is the reason I'm buying antidotes, I think. Well, let's get them over here. Take aim. That's the... Take a deep breath to make your shots more precise for 2 turns. And a hamstring, cripple. Let's cripple it. And let's wait. And use... he's gonna use the counter strike, but he doesn't have any aggro skills. So it's a little bit random, I think. Gonna anticipate and throw some rocks at them. I don't think I can choose who to attack either, but I'm gonna try the Hunter's Mark. Another... Ooh, they resisted. Let's push one of them back a little bit. Offering found. You have found a charm that serves as an offering for the magical seal guarding the way back to inner grave Hollow. You must collect 3 such offerings before you can safely return without the darkness from below following you back up. Oh, that changes everything. That changes everything. You can obtain offerings by defeating enemies, looting chests, or finding them under rubble when digging into rocks. So my plan was to just go in and out a little bit, but you must collect 3 such offerings before you can safely return without the darkness from below following you back up. But that means we luckily do have 8 of those lanterns. But that does mean... that means something. Absolutely. He's critical, so he should go down. Ah, god damn it. He went down now. Let's just use the potions. We're gonna get gold for more potions later. I don't want to lose these guys straight off the bat. Because when they die, they die. You can't undo it. So you do want to take care of them a little bit. Oh, he had a lot of HP. He's critical, so he should go down. Prevent Disease Potion. A mysterious potion brewed by Kai. Tasteless, yet remarkably effective at preventing disease, including the dreaded bone rot. The bone rot. And we got an iron helmet for our little warrior guy. Let's equip it. Let's equip that. Whoops, I keep pressing ESC to leave menus, but that's not how it works. Let's just use regular attacks on that guy. You can find items in those things. Did I prepare both of them now? Petrify. How long is this? I do want to experiment a little bit. Partially petrifies an enemy's body with a chance to make him unable to move. Also make him easier to strike and lowers the strength of his blows for 4 turns. Petrification causes the opponent's skin to become more resilient. So it's easier to hit, but he takes more damage. Just like a balancing thing. I guess it can be useful. Let's he spawned a little guy there. They can birth small mushrooms. Let's make them come to us. And Rock Blast. I love Rock Blast. I absolutely love Rock Blast. It's such a cool ability. But it has 1 range, I think. Heavy robes. That's a normal heavy robe. I think it's the same as the guy starts with. No one is using heavy robes. I remember from the demo the priest used a robe. But now the priest uses a leather carcass. I don't mind that. I don't think we could sell stuff in the demo. Maybe we can sell stuff now, so I'm gonna hoard some items. Oh, I can't remember this. Yeah, there are definitely new stuff going on here. We got some bread. That's always good. And I do wonder if they added more secrets. Oh, I clicked it without reading. I shouldn't do that. I should read and then click. Deathmaker stale storage. Stale storage? You can return to this place again when next entering this dungeon level. Oh, it's like a checkpoint. like a... It's not like a checkpoint, it is a checkpoint. Let's pet the dog. With our weapons. I think this is normal boots, but we don't have any boots on him, so we are going to equip it. Go show. Ale barrels. Massive quantities of ale, not locally produced, bearing the mark of Ufredin, a dark, plain island covered with thick forests. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend time clicking on these things, because I don't think there's any secrets like that. Maybe not in the first level, maybe later. Let me double check my map a little bit. Yeah, this was also something I noticed in the demo. If I had 2 scroll of locations in my inventory and I used one, both of them lost use. I wonder if that's still a thing, but we only have one, so... Oh, it's way more detailed. You have a regular map now, by the way. Do we? Open map. Oh, okay, so this only shows you the layout. It doesn't show you location and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Steel mace. 1 dice. 10. Plus 3. That is guaranteed to be this guy. I'm terrible with math, but this has an accuracy of -1, so I think I'm just gonna equip it on this guy. This has a +1. 1d10 plus 3 is better than 1d6 plus 2. So we are doing that. And there's something, sometimes you can see stuff through the wall, but that's just, I think that's part of the indie game magic charm. But that doesn't bother me at all. Let's corrosive him. We couldn't corrosive him, but we could finish him off before he could get a shot in on us. Can I abuse this? A little bit. I like the shield bash. And it seems to be very more generous with oil. Which means we can explore. Wait, what did the dog do? Did he attack the... Mindblow attacks from the back. Yeah, they are infighting. That is brilliant. I'm gonna help the dog because the mushroom... Oh, that's a level up. Now he's poisoned because he walked into the poison. I love mechanics like that. And that explains why something died. When we entered the dungeon, I guess. What is this? Edible mushroom. Stamina +2. Let's give this guy some mushrooms. Yeah, he got poisoned. That's fine. That's fun. Eat it. But you may face consequences. Enough offering found. You have found enough offerings to seal the threshold behind you. You can now exit the dungeon and return safely to the inner grave hollow. We are going to do that eventually. Because my guy's leveled up. Which means I can go up, receive my levels, and they are a bit stronger the next time. So this is where we are. We might as well loop around. Your current party is poor at mining. Does that mean you can level up your mining skill? What was that? Was that a mushroom? Draugr attacks from the back. So they are fighting in there. And we gain experience points. Mad Bell's Kragna shoulder is bleeding, is caught by bone rot. Caught a bone rot, died. That bone rot sounds pretty OP. Epic accent, by the way. Where are you from? I'm from Norway. So I was thinking maybe I should speak a little bit like this, but that's kind of stressful to speak with that Norwegian accent. Characters have different mining ability. Dwarves very good, elven woman very bad. Ah, makes sense. I remember reading through the community hub of the game when I checked out the demo, and someone was complaining there were too many elves in the game, since it was called Dverghold. I laughed so hard reading that. Can I poison this guy? Not sure. I want to try the petrify. It resisted my petrify. It didn't resist my pushback. Yeah, but he has a point though. If you play a demo called Dverghold, Dwarfhold, I keep saying Holm, it's Hold, and you enter it and you can choose two dwarfs and 5 elves, it should be called Elfhold, shouldn't it? That's just funny. It's just for laughs. Get over here, man. Oh, there's something behind him. It's a bigger type of mushroom and he looks very poisonous. We can escape through there. And I don't think these guys have seen me. It looks aggressive. Sportshire looks aggressive. Let's back up. We have a hunger mechanic. Now. Party members get hungrier every turn spent in a dungeon. From peckish and onward, hunger has 2 effects, both worsening at hungry and famished. Stamina drains faster, every action costs more. Healing is less effective, potions, spells, and rest all restore less health. Yeah, because you could camp in the demo, but it didn't have the hunger mechanic in the demo. Where do I see my... when they're tired? Well fed. Could eat soon. Sated. I think that means... perfect, okay. Could eat soon. Let's eat a bread. And a bread. Well fed. Sated. Well fed. Sated. Stinky shroom. Yeah. So... that guy behind there, the Draugr. Let's make a little train, actually. Because I do want to go and get my levels. Dodged. 1 damage. Prepare. Let's get him 1 closer. 0 damage. Could eat soon. Bleed. Hamstring shot. So, is he bleeding? I think he's bleeding. What did this do? Improve your accuracy and have a chance to land a critical hit for the next 2 turns. I might as well equip that now. Yeah, he's bleeding. Let's get corrosive on him. And he's gonna push him back again. Like that. More of that. I want to save a little bit of the Odem. Let's see if we can push him one more time. We can. And we got him. But the question is, did the mushrooms... They planted some mushrooms there, and if you walk on them, you'll get poisoned. Spawn cap. Fully absorb a hit. He's healthy. Let's hamstring shot him. Walk back one time. Your next shot marks a vulnerable spot on the enemy, increasing the critical hit chance for all attackers. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna anticipate. Eat some bread, little buddy. Eat some raw meat. Yeah, he dropped some spores, and he wants me to walk over it, but I don't have any more healing potions. It's fleeing, so we should use that opportunity to... Oh, what happened? I pressed a button and my game minimized. I pressed my side mouse button. Wait. I don't know how that happened, but... Let's hamster it. It's poisoned. How much health does it have? Critical. So we're gonna do that. There's a little baby spore. It triggered the mushroom. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. This guy doesn't have a lot of HP. But I remember from the demo, maybe it's the same here, they can be a little tricky to hit. And I'm very glad there's a lot of infighting going on. It might be overtuned a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. We came from there. This sarcophagus is clearly non-dwarven in origin, and its length suggests that it was made for a human-like creature. It's suspiciously empty on the inside, so I guess that's where the Dverghold come from. Let's do the thing here. And this is the crypt. We have to go through the crypt, I guess. But then again, I kind of want to go and get my levels up. So I think we're gonna spawn there. I'm gonna use this item. Oh. How did I open that menu? That would be nice with a little, you can drag your mouse and switch. I'm gonna use the scroll of location. I think I have to use it with this guy. No, wait! That's not what I want to use. Scroll of recall is what I want to use. And there we have it. My warrior has more health. And that's always good. That is always good. An elven healer has arrived in a grave hollow. Let's talk to the healer. Oh, okay. She can heal my characters, but no one needs healing. A striking elven lady kneels beside a wounded dwarf, tending to his injuries. Judging by the formidable frame and the heavy armor piled nearby, he is an iron belly guard. Her emerald eyes drift over his wounds as she holds her hands together, weaving some quiet inward art. As you draw near, her gaze slowly rises to meet the party. It seems she did not expect your arrival so soon. Yeah, we could have gone further, but I wanted to get those levels. Welcome to Inner... No, I'm not gonna do... Sorry, I can't do elven lady voices. I shouldn't do elven lady voices. And I'm not gonna try and pronounce her name. Isitel Sutlis. Isitel Sutlis. I did try to pronounce. Welcome to Inner Dverghold, adventurers. I take it thou art of the salt-bound company from the city-state of Preston? Her hands move slightly when she talks, and there is a notable accent to her soothing voice. Before thee stands Isitel Sutlis, daughter of the Jade Haven of Dalorat, elven enclave of the Blazing Sea Archipelago. That was a very decent pronunciation. Thank you, brother. I have entered into a short contract with thy captain, so thou mayst regard me as one of thy company. The title I bore in my homeland would carry little meaning here. Here I serve as a healer, and can call upon enough of the spirits God will to restore thee to health. She appears earnest in her offer and willing to lend her aid, yet there lingers an unmistakable unease in the way she carries herself before your company. Let's learn a little bit more. What canst thou tell me of thy homeland? Isitel had clearly anticipated the question, scarcely allowing you to even finish speaking before she replies. That depends upon what knowledge you already hold. My people do indeed trade with the wider world, and we receive ambassadors from foreign realms upon a small stretch of our shores. Beyond that, there is little I would entrust to a stranger's first inquiry. Few who are not elves dwell there. Our island is ample enough to provide nearly all that we require. It is a blessed and illustrious land, where the spirits are gentle and even playful. I could listen to you reading for a whole evening. I'm back. Are you winning, son? I actually escaped, barely able to hold my life and sanity together. It was a very close call. I almost clicked the wrong scroll. Continue. You can see her eyes becoming softer, more dreamy, betraying fond memories of home. Yet she catches herself and swiftly resumes her composed demeanor. I find large cities lacking, such as Preston, but there you might meet an elf, who will be willing to share more with foreigners. So we can ask it again. If thou art not of Preston, how came it to be that you are hither? Such a fancy language, man. Very well, I shall be brief. Her tone is a bit condescending, yet there is no trace of malice. More than 12 years ago, one of our seafarers, an elf named Håkonsson, discovered a navigable passage through the Sea of Thorns. After a brief skirmish, he earned the friendship of the young dwarven folk and aided the enclave in establishing an embassy within their capital, Anhaga. Oh, that's the name of the capital. It is plain she offers only the briefest account. We're not allies yet, though there is no shortage of mutual curiosity. When King Sterren II sent word of the calamity here, we could not simply ignore it, least of all given its arcane nature and because Sterren himself was welcomed upon Dalorath as a friend of the Dalorathi Council. Until we meet again, fair lady. Let's leave. It was something I read. Somewhere I read it, that our party can get fatigued, exhausted. So the game encourages you to have multiple recruits you can switch between. Oh, that's the one I want, smoke screen. Smoke screen. Oh yes. We're gonna recruit this girl. ASAP. Do I want to switch her out? No. I'm gonna keep going with Romper. Fun fact, directly translated from Norwegian to English, this basically means buttocks, asses, butts, if you may. Anyway, the more you know. Nah, I'm watching from the phone, and the lower part of the screen is a black bar that goes over you. Is it some stream setting? I don't know. Let me check my own stream. As I said earlier in the video, I've been planning to do this for a while, but I've never actually bothered to stream before. So I don't actually know what I'm doing. On my phone, it seems fine. But if you're a stream god... Oh, wait. This message is held for reviews. I didn't get that up in my thing. She has a nice butt. Why wouldn't YouTube show that? This isn't made for kids. We're all adults here, right? We're allowed to say butt. I lost my train of thought here. Something. I don't think my party is exhausted. Let's just wait. I want to know if I can sell stuff. I want to know. I don't think we can. Sell. We can sell it. This item cannot be purchased back, so there's no refund window. Do I want to sell it 75 gold? I'm gonna hold on for it. I don't know if we have an unlimited inventory. I don't think we do. Let's sell the robe. Let's sell this. Ottomans aren't where it's at. Yeah, that was actually YouTube holding it back. You can check the exhaustion level at the recruiting screen, if I remember correct. Wear 17 out of 57. Combat wear a bit better. I don't think that's it. Intelligence, constitution, health. Oh, them. Wear 17 out of 57. What does that mean? Is it like an overall stat? So this guy can go up to 95 something? Or is this the thing I'm looking at? So the lower this number, the more careful I want to be with it so I don't get the debuff, maybe? It fills up. Oh, I see. So these guys are ready for another trip in there, and then they have to rest. Nice. That wasn't immediately obvious. I don't think I would have noticed it if it weren't for you telling me that, so... highly appreciated. There's something striking with this lady. I don't know what it is. She has two lovely eyes. A comely? I just realized how much of a stereotype I am. Aren't we all? A comely? I don't know what that word means. Last dance over a great cauldron. Now and again, stirring whatever brew simmers within. The rich scent of hearty stew fills thy nostrils. When she marks your gaze, she looks up and smiles. Millie. Well met, newcomers. Captain Richard told me rough fellows of our brave company would be coming to lend aid. Guess my country, I eat at 9 PM, smoke cigs and drink coffee after dinner. You wait until after you ate dinner to drink coffee? That's my breakfast. 3 to 4 cups of coffee and 5 cigarettes. It's not a healthy lifestyle. Then, as though, guess your country. I think you're British. Chiding herself, Her chair swiftly returns. We've not been met before, have we? Millie's the name. I've served as cook and helper to the company. Never thought I'd stray so far from home, nor go delving underground neither. Still, I reckon home is where my people stand. And now it's all if thou art hungry again, or thirsty, yell for Millie. Have you heard any tidings that might interest us? British eat at that time too? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Never seen such... Welcome to Italy. Oh, you're from Italy. Slimy fish. Never seen such a terrible house before like those crypt bulls. How can dwarves trust such a creature to defend them? We had dogs back in Modmin, but they were very different from those ones. Their living dogs are just as spooky as the bloody undead ones. I'm not going to talk more with Millie. Millie seems like a charming character. Maybe later we will talk a little bit, but for now let's go back. Let's actually double check all of our guys. Very healthy. There's no fast way to go back to, I think. Yeah, it is. So 30 out of 95, 17 out of 57, 21 out of 72, and 9 out of 50. This guy is hardly breaking a sweat. If I were a smart man now, I would have recruited a couple more and got them up to level 2 as well. Wouldn't I? Are we smart today? No. Select checkpoint to resume at. Select checkpoint to resume at. Forward, back, crypt. Storage. Did we explore the storage area? Did we explore the storage area? Let's just go to the crypt. We can figure it out later. So this is the crypt. And this is where we want to wait a little bit, I think. Around in this area somewhere. I'm gonna wait with that area because reasons. We lost a pickaxe, that means we have one more space in our inventory. Oh. I have a thing. I bought a mini keyboard and it's the worst decision I ever made in my life. Because this mini keyboard randomly just starts living its own life. Like when I'm playing a game, all of a sudden it just keeps moving forward. Oh, it still does it. God damn it, man. The real question is, loot and monster respawn? I don't think they do. But if you open a chest, the chest may be locked visually. I'm still moving forward. God damn it, man. This is why you don't buy those small, stupid keyboards, you know. Let me blow on it a little bit. I'm gonna mute myself. Absolute trash. Never buy them. C800. A cheap little MIDI keyboard. It doesn't even have numlock. Absolute trash keyboard. But it's what we got to do. Got to deal with. Ah, I'm still moving forward. The Draugr has not noticed you yet. How do I fix it? Now, I don't move forward anymore. Okay. Magic. I'm not gonna question it. I'm gonna roll with it. But all that moving probably screwed me over a little bit. I'm well fed. And I have 7 lanterns. Let's orientate ourselves a little bit. It's eerily quiet here. But they look suspiciously empty on the inside, so... No chest for us. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? 12 critical. That's great. Let's do that again. Let's see if we can get one of them. One more time. Back. No, I hope to hit him there. Let's just do this. Resist! I pushed the wrong guy. I kept missing, but this guy had his Counter-Strike on. And that didn't miss. I'm gonna play it very safe. And do a small healing on that guy. And the question is the container shared? Or do I have to click? I think it's shared. You can't click through the... Oh, you can click through it. I'm just making stuff up. Let's hit him. With a fracture strike. Do a hunter mark. Push him back. And throw a knife at him. And proceed to bully him a little bit more because the shield strike is kind of fun. That's gonna come and bite my ass soon. Probably. Mastercrafted bow. Accuracy +1, damage 1d4, plus 1d6, +4. Yep. We should equip that, right? Simple bow. Some monsters do respawn. Okay. But that's nice, because that means you can level up your secondary little squad. Imagine having to lose your party, and then you have to start over again on level 1 guys, and there's nothing to kill, so you have to do this stuff that killed you on level 1. I don't think the loot in mobs is shared. The sparkles disappear when you click the other on. They were both just empty. Ah, okay. So that means when there's 5 enemies on the same tile, it's gonna be a little difficult to loot them. But we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. What is he doing? He prepares a spore attack, but he's also fleeing. And he's bleeding. Oh, look at that damage number. I don't think that poison is hitting me. It becomes shared when they turn into loot bags. Amazing. That's nice. That's absolutely nice. Fire staff. We don't have a mage, but we're gonna steal it anyway. I wonder if I can... I don't want to step on the mushrooms, but I don't think we can... Maybe they are... timed? Maybe they are timed. Yes, they are timed. I don't think I have any more. I have 3 antidotes. But I kinda also don't want to use them. We are at... Oh, that's a lot of scary sounds. Let's take aim. Throw a dagger. Hit him with this thing. Push him back again. Do the dance. Severely wounded. Ah, we grazed him. We grazed again. Ah, he died. Awesome. Awesome. What is that? Cooking pot. A sturdy cooking pot that allows meals to be prepared deep underground, easing the exhaustion and hunger of dungeon delves. Yes. Armor +2. Can I equip it as a helmet? No. But I can equip it as a secondary. I should probably equip the stuff I got. Yeah, and this is shop loot. Shop loot. Maybe shop loot. It's a trinket slot. Trinkets. I like trinkets. Trinkets usually makes people happy. Nah. There is a place we have to do that. To get one of the quest items. Romper is no longer full. Let's see where we are at the moment. Okay, so we don't want to go in there. Oh, we can see the enemy. I thought this was the place where we had to press a button. And we should actually go all the way down. Let's try this area. What can possibly go wrong? Now I already lost my orientation. Did I just walk into the place I didn't want to walk in now? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is yeah, that's the guy. Weremole. We're gonna wait a little bit with him. I don't think he saw us. He saw us. He did definitely see us. We are level 2. We do have some armor on us. We should be able to maybe... Let's see if we can get into this room. Yeah, it's gonna pop up here. Gonna go down again. There he is. This guy is such a beauty. Such a beauty. The one thing we wanted to avoid. On the other hand, we got him into a room that hasn't got any other enemies for us. Let's do an anticipate and a counter strike, hunter's mark, and try to petrify him. That didn't work. Yeah, I think we got this. I think our team is ready for this. I think our team is ready for this. 0 damage. Fully absorbed. Weremole's armor. But you're all nude, man. Can I push him? Yeah, we can. But it's gonna drag out the fight if we push him too much. So let's face tank him a little more. Natural armor, maybe. Maybe. Probably. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. Oh, yeah. I just threw a knife. I'm not gonna use the petrify on him. Not gonna use the petrify on him. Gonna use the rock blast. 4 damage. Severely wounded. Yeah, we got this. We are ready for him. Well, let's just do it like this. Oh, that was a good hit. Critical. Critical. Let's do that one more round. We got him. Is this game worth buying? It looks like so many games on Steam. What difference? Does this game look like many games on Steam? Please give me your Steam list. I want more games like this. It is a traditional Blobber with modern packing. I'm still experiencing it. I only played the demo. This is a playtest version, but I'm assuming it has the same, at least mostly the same content as in the early access version. And we are still doing the first floor. So we are basically going in, we are looking for key items that will take us to the next floor. And we have to manage food, fatigue, light, and all of that good stuff. It has permadeath, meaning if your party wipes, you're out of a party, you have to recruit more people. That starts at level 1. So there are some... I'm very scared of using the word grind, because for me, this isn't a grindy perspective in gaming. It's more, it's the gameplay, you know? And that's all I know at the moment. I haven't seen second floor or anything. So what differentiates this from... I think the most important thing for me is that this is a game that tries to be its own thing while still being in a niche, and they're not afraid of being its own thing. It's what I like to call indie game magic. If I had a choice to play this and Assassin's Creed number 98, I would have played this all day long. But it's a matter of taste, you know? It's a matter of taste. I'm not in a position at the moment to try to sell it to anyone. So what you see is what you get, I guess. That was many words, and I didn't really say that much. But I hope you got something out of it. But we definitely need more games like this. Another game I'm waiting for, but I have no idea when it releases, is a game called Underkeep that also has such a nice vibe to it. And that's not the same as this. It's the same. It's a Blobber, but it's more story focused, I think. While this is like, you do have the extraction element and the permadeath element. Yeah, you see this. If we were to fight the mole guy in here, we would also have to deal with all these poison guys. But now we never know if these guys would have aggroed. No, they probably wouldn't have aggroed the mole guy, because then they would have aggroed before we even entered the room. I'm still dreaming of a Grimrock 3. If I can be perfectly honest with you, I have both of the Grimrock games. I even use a screenshot. Wait. I even use a screenshot from Grimrock 2 as my background. But I never finished them. I never finished them. And it haunts me. I should finish them. I should definitely finish them. Right? I also have... I missed out on most of these games growing up because of life. I didn't have the opportunity to game that much before I was like in my mid-30s. I'm past 40 now. It may not look like it, but I'm actually... And I have most of the classics on good old games, but oh my god, I've said it before and I'll say it again and again and again and again. I have such mad respect for people playing Blobbers growing up. Like the Wizardry serie and the Dungeon, all those dungeon stuffs, you know. Eye of the Beholder, and they were sitting there with pen and paper, making their maps and all that stuff. They're the ultimate modern Blobber, especially 2. I know the whole game by memory. Yeah, I'll get to them. What I like about Blobbers like this is the turn-based aspect. There's not so much juggling with your fingers. But I really want to play Grimrock. I want to experience it. I haven't seen any Let's Plays. I haven't seen any, so they are still they're still new to me, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna keep it like that until I play them. That's the best thing about those dungeon crawlers. You never know what's around the corner. And it can put some pressure on you. Okay, it changes color. That's cool. That will make it easier to monitor our food situation. But we don't have a lot of food. Oh, yeah, we got the lore note as well. And we need 3 of those runestones. I know where the 2 others are, I think. If they are in the same location as the demo. They probably are. So can this girl... Can she eat a mushroom? Could eat soon, but they may be poisoned. So I don't want to overdo it. Sated. Well fed. That guy liked his mushroom. Sated. So maybe they are emergency food if you don't overdo it. If you don't overdo it, maybe you won't get poisoned. Or maybe that's wishful thinking. I came from here. I came from there. There's no chests. So, this is probably this door. So let's check down here first. Let's do this. Who's gonna dig these holes? Who's gonna dig these holes? Yeah, this is a better hole to mine. The pickaxe broke. That means we have 16 uses left. Oh, you hear a clicking sound from the north. And I'm pretty sure I heard a trap. Maybe I triggered the trap. Yeah, okay, so this is the gatekeeper. You can hear a trap has been reloaded in the north. So that's the trap. And this is the end. But we need 3 items. Let's talk to him. The gargantuan guardian shows no sign of aggression. He opens his eyes and casts his gaze over the party. In a muffled, monotone voice, he proclaims, When light is needed most, and darkness gathers thick about the heart, seek thou the flame to the southwest, near unto the beast's lair. Within a labyrinth of pain, to the south and to the east, those who thread with measured step may yet descend. The gatekeeper's eye closed once more, awaiting the bearers of the runestones. Yeah, so he basically tells us roughly where to look for the runestones. Oh. Okay, we managed to get through the trap. And now we are looping around. I can't remember if we got another level. Did we get another level? we did get another level. So since we killed the mole guy, I'm very tempted to start on a backup team, since we will have to level them up. Since we are going to level them up. Wait, this is back into the mole room. I'm getting turned around so easy in games like this. That's why I really appreciate the modern quality of lives. Eye of the Beholder is amazing. Stone Keep, Lands of Lore, Stone Prophet. I do not have Stone Prophet. I haven't heard about that. I'm actually gonna type it down because I want to collect those games. Even if it's only digitally, I want them. And Good Old Games is amazing since you can... I just download them all and I have them on a disc because they are so small. They are so small. Where's my notepad when I need it? I'm not a smartphone guy. I barely use the smartphone. Note. Search functions are God's gift to technology. Let me write it down. Stone Prophet. Nice. Nicey nice. Oh yeah, we're all the way here. Yes, this is where we want to be. Decorative hammer. A symbol of industriousness, endurance and mastery of rock and metal alike, the hammer is the most venerated tool of the dwarves and the second most venerated weapon. While merely decorative, this shield was crafted by dwarves of the Frostdelver clan, who are meticulously woodworkers. It surely can take a few hits. Surely. It surely can. So let's get a little more lore. Door, left click to pick lock. We did pick up a key, but I think I used the key on the Guardian door. I forgot to check the key, if that's like a universal key, or if it was specifically for damn it. I used the toolkit on 3 gold. Anyway. If the keys are like skeleton keys, I guess. Yeah, okay, so this is my little core party here. You can now upgrade parts of the camp. Upgrade Quartermaster. Add more tents. That's a typo, I think. Add more tents, which increase supply storage. This unlocks the stash and increases the variety of available provisions. I do want the stash. Max level reached. No further upgrades. But it still has the symbol. Melee. Unlocks the ability to let a character spend some time drinking and eating in the tents to relax and reduce their wear. 150 gold, that's nothing. I'm gonna upgrade it. Max level reached. So every time we come up, a day passes, it seems. So let us recruit a new team and go explore the rest of the right side of the dungeon, I guess. Who's this guy? Warrior. He has the carve. It might cause bleeding. He has the AoE attack and Sundering Blow. Prepare a mighty swing that will deal double the pain and will be hard to block. I'm gonna get that guy. And we have a Gravedigger priest. Stone Skin and Petrify. I don't enjoy the Petrify because I haven't been able to use it yet. So for my secondary party, let's try a mage. Cataclysm, large AoE spell, requires 1 turn charge, so it takes 1 turn to activate it. Effect varies. The key was for the gatekeeper. Okay, thank you. Depending on equipped staff. So if I have a fireball staff, it will do fire damage. Curse manipulates enemy behavior or status. Effect varies depending on equipped staff. Ward, party buff spell, effect variable. Let's just try her. Let's experiment a little bit. This is another mage. Hex, crowd control, but large enemies are resistant and immune. And then he has the 2 same. So I'm happy I took the other guy. What do we have now? We have warrior, rogue, warrior, rogue, and mage. So let us get an archer. And then I guess you have to put them back into here. And then they have this little bar that's probably XP bar. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Warrior, rogue, mage. I thought for a second it said Waifu. God damn it. It was Gifu. Strad Possession, that's what the name was. Stone Prophet is the second game. The series is Ravenloft. The game is not a classic Blobber, it's more similar to Menzuberan. That's Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it? But the atmosphere is great. Yeah, the atmosphere is Alpha Omega. I can play the jankiest game in the world as long as the atmosphere is great. The ambience, the music, all the small little things. I can swallow many camels to play that. Did I mess up now? Is this the one I recruited? Yeah. I thought this was the mage, but this is the mage. And then we have to equip some items on them. I think you put your old archer in. I did. So this is my party now, I think. And this is the mage. She has lightning staff. 1d4, 2. 2d4. Is that better or worse, or ish the same? So this can potentially be 8. No, it can be 4, it can be 6, potentially 6. And this can be potentially 8. This is fire and this is lightning, and effects depended on your staff, which means we just have to try them out. And I'm not gonna use, these guys are gonna keep their inventory, because if you die they are gonna lose their inventory. And I don't want to give my small guys good stuff like that. Let's head in. And we are going to the entrance. Oh, I forgot to check my inventory, but I can't go back up now because the offerings. But we do have 6 lanterns, we do have some food, we do have a lot of potions. So we should be fine. We should be fine. But I really need to... I had 5 cups of coffee before the stream. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go and do some quick peeing. Be right back. I did check my mail while I was on the bathroom. And if the guy from Kurald Studio, are you still here? Is it you who sent me the mail? Okay, let's see. We want to go straight up and take the right door. Well, let's do that. Do I have picklocks? I do have 2. Let's use 1. And we did forget, I want to check out hastily written note about Throms. I think this is... Yep, I am. So question, this is the playtest version. Do you recommend switching to the other version, and will the save carry over? Because if the save doesn't carry over, I'm doing myself a bad favor right now, aren't I? What would you suggest? Should I just keep going with this? Field note. Oh, this is the Weremole, the guy we killed. Easy, we killed him easily. Recorded by brother Einar of the Clan of the Oath. In times of the Oath. Oh, there's so much cool black metal with the... Throms are territorial predators of the deep places. Okay. So if they are identical at the moment, I'm guessing probably I can just copy the save file and make a backup after this session. Install a correct version and just paste in the save file, I guess. Deep places. Encounters with full-grown specimens are uncommon. Sightseeing with Rekest and Anhaga suggest either a spread dating to the age before the fracture, or migration through the deeper tunnels. Further conjecture must await the sanction of the Sporefield clan. Their favored prey includes Krugna-shoulder, tentacle worms, pack beasts and dwarfs. Oh no. Contrary to common rumor, Throms do not consume gems and will often ignore mining works if left unprovoked. Avoid contact where it may be done. Should battle be forced, harry the beast at range and meet its charges with braced spears. Close quarters fighting is ill-advised without the support of Iron Belly warriors. I guess we had an Iron Belly warriors, didn't we? Because... warning, one such specimen is known to lair upon this level. Yeah, we got him. Then we got a hastily written note. Recorded by brother Einar. As a technically oriented worker, I suggest to you. Short on time, draggers hit us like a hammer on the anvil, and then the undead arose. Did they not rise of their own accord? They did not rise of their own accord. The Draugr, sealed within the ancient sarcophagi, were waiting for a magical beacon carried by the dead man in deep blue robes. Were those robes once worn by the people who built the deeper halls? I cannot know. I pray there will be time to learn. I suspect that the draggers are hiding some dwarfs away, preventing whatever foul rites awakens the others. Yet too many stone veins have already fallen. The bodies have been twisted into undead miners. They still retain some of their memories, it seems. Their picks aren't much against an Iron Belly warrior, yet I witnessed an entire group of civilians buried beneath falling stone, after one of these creatures struck a supporting wall to its side. So fight them in the open, or with their backs against a wall, not in the corridors. That's interesting. I hope we get to see them do something like that. I still remember the mountain. I recoiled from the sorcery worked upon our brothers. Yet I cannot deny it deserves study. If I survive this slaughter, I shall petition the Patriarch himself. Vassa, deliver me from harm. And this is the map. This is a rune stone, a blessing from realms beyond. This beige stone with a rune of molten red carved upon it doth dim in the dark and cast a soft aura. Doth it seek someone? Copy the DVG file in the corresponding folder. Take your current file, install the other version, make a save on that version, rename the old save. I'm gonna screenshot this, because I'm not that technical. I'm gonna snippet it, so we lost a little bit of the music at the moment. There, I made a snippet out of it. Hey Slim Man, how you doing? I'm gonna try, I'm just gonna back it up, and then I'm just gonna boot up the full game and see what happens. Because if the versions are the same, they probably... Oh, I forgot we changed the team. Lightning Storm. And Smokescreen. That's my favorite skill from the demo, by the way. The Smokescreen. It doesn't sound like much, but... I do actually have a new cam. I don't use phone anymore. I have a cheap-ass Logitech cam, because I'm broke. But it works. It works. But Slim, since you're in here and you're a professional streamer, do you know how I mirror my cam? Because I want to mirror it, but I don't know how to do it. Transform. Rotate, flip. But I don't know how to mirror it, so... It would be nice to have it look the other way. Okay, let's take this guy. We are level 1 now. Haywire. I know what hidden artifacts you will really like if you love Smokescreen. Smokescreen is so handy. I can guide you on Discord later. Awesome, Slim. Awesome, Slim. I thought you could just right-click it, and then it had a magical option called mirror, but it didn't. Induce a single opponent's body who is directly in front of you with a state of nerve confusion. Under the effect, he will start attacking his allies. Oh, while becoming dumber, less proficient and only half as strong. If attacked by your party, he will instantly recollect himself. I like that one. I'm not going to use it here, obviously, because he's alone. Form an electric charge from the whispering, lingering spirits. Their presence improves protection, precision, dexterity, and intelligence. So this is the team buff, I think. They will also grant the party moderate protection from their own element. Okay, Flame Mantle. I guess Flame Mantle would be the buff if we had the Flame Staff equipped. I honestly don't know how the game handles saving. I'll download it tomorrow and probably try to reverse engineer it immediately for fun XP. Oh, that sounds fun. Reverse engineering is complicated. That's... But if you know how to do that stuff, it sounds extremely fun to sit and nerd around with coffee and just try to figure out how stuff works. Release the Storm Spirit on the 3 cells in front of you. Let's wait with that girl. Let's do... Prepare a mighty swing that will lead double the pain and be hard to block. Let's just start with that one. It has a build-up. So it's yellow. That means when the round ends, this is prepared. This is an AoE, I think. No, double arrows for 2 turns. Power shot. This typically will push an enemy away. I'm not going to do that because we have the Sun Ring blow going. Oh, I did 1 damage and it was a critical hit. That doesn't bode well for my new party. Let's puncture it. And let's just wait. 15 damage. Oh, Third Ash. It's amazing. I restore the quick save and load for Blood West yesterday. It took me 3 days. Now that it works, I kind of miss the fun. I haven't played Blood West. I love the game, but I don't think it's fun to play it. But I watched a friend of me play Blood West. Have you tried Dverghold? The dungeon crawler that's released yesterday or the day before from the Dverghold dev and the Blood West dev? I did play the demo for it. I'm gonna get it one day. I just need to wait a little bit, because right now I'm the brokest guy in the whole city. That was a trap. That's the trap. It's a Nexus mod. Wait, what? Is Dverghold on a Nexus mod? Or is the... What's on Nexus mod? Now I'm intrigued. Where's the trap? There it is. So we should get this guy over there. And now he's gonna trigger the trap. Let's get rid of that little guy. No, we didn't get rid of the little guy. Whoops. Oh my god, that mushroom is gonna stand there and spawn babies all over me. Oh, it missed him. Let's engage in close combat. Let's do the Sundering again. Severely wounded. This team seems to be quite effective. I'm not using my mage at the moment because of the Odem. But we do have a lot of flasks, so I should actually use her. Because I just realized I assumed the XP was party-based. But I don't know. Maybe it's character-based. So let's use her. It moved away, but I still hit it. The mod for Blood West is on Nexus mod. Nah, I didn't try Dverghold, but if I remember correctly, it's like a roguelike. It's not a roguelike, it's a roguelite. Actually, because it has meta progression. Oops. But yes, it's a first person. I guess they call it dark fantasy, but I honestly don't know if it's just dark graphic, because I don't know if there's a story to it. And honestly, dark fantasy, that's story related, isn't it? It's a dark story. Like Dark Souls is a perfect example of dark fantasy that people have heard about. But yeah. You go in dungeons basically, and you crawl, and it's live combat. It's not turn-based or anything. And you can do magic, you can do like a warrior guy, and you have to eat. You can starve to death. So we have to find food, stuff. I think, I haven't checked, but I think Dverghold still has the demo up. So it's a 30-second download to try it out. And it's definitely one of the other games I like to describe as an indie game magic, I guess. For Blobber, I couldn't care about story, only atmosphere. True. I actually agree with you. I do appreciate to read a little bit, but... Oh shit! But I'm also very... I forget easily, if that makes sense. So, by the end of the day, I'm like you. Atmosphere trumps everything. And as long as the atmosphere is good, I can swallow a lot of jank. Wait, can I pull the lever from here? Yeah. Oh, it blocked me. I think I'm gonna burn a little bit now. It blocked me again! Holy shit! That dog is smarter than me. That was like a IQ move 10,000. Yeah, did you see that? I'm burning now. I don't think I can cure burning. But I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna watch that doggo burn. 0 damage. God damn it, game. Denied instant satisfaction of watching the dog get a taste of its own medicine. Tactician dog. For show. God damn it, that's gonna live with me the rest of the day. That's the most epic thing I've seen in this game so far. Oh no, I think I need to find a switch for this. I don't want to use I only have one toolkit, but you can use a toolkit to disarm it. Oh, we don't need. But I can't. We made it. We made it. I think that lever is like if you get trapped there, you can pull the lever and free yourself. I think. I think a lot and I guess a lot. Let's do the smoke screen on this guy. And double fire shot. Let's do that. Oh, he did the thing. He did the thing that was in the lore paper. He hit the wall and I was attacked by debris. Unconscious. So she didn't die, she's just unconscious. It's a thing. This hallway is the real boss of this level. Well fed, sated, and sated. So the question is, can I resurrect characters? I didn't think we could. I assumed it was perma-death. I assumed it was perma-death. Potion her. Wow. That changes everything. So, does that mean as long as one party member is alive, we can rescue the party? That's not going to work all the time. Okay. I have to admit, I got a little disappointed when I could revive her, because the permadeath, I know a lot of people don't like permadeath, but it adds that extra little consequence, ethical. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Oh, don't walk into your own lightning. That's a thing. I'm gonna run out of potions. Oh, it was a stake? Was it though? There's no stake here. I think that was team damage. I don't mind that either. Maybe. Maybe if they got hit by a multi-hit twice in a row. But it was only one minor. I don't think he has... I'm gonna drink all my potions. Okay. The game just became very real now. We are out of healing potions. Pressure plate, man. Check the ground there. But I think the pressure plates... Oh no, we can't go out there, and I don't want to use my last lockpick. But isn't the pressure plate only for resetting traps and stuff? You found an offering for the gate. So one more, and we can go back and get more healing potions. This simple table, made of elm, seems to have been prepared for a meal never taken. So the table is on the other side of this wall. No, I meant permadeath upstairs. Yes. I totally misunderstood you. Yeah. English is hard some days, right? English is hard some days. Gonna play it very careful now. With this guy. No, we can't play it safe with this guy. Because he's gonna mess me up. We have to go in here. Oh, this is rough. The mole guy has nothing on these guys. Nothing. But I think we are close to where we want to be. Oh, I didn't even have to go here. Yeah, that's the pressure plate, and then I lower the stake. So now we have a certain amount of turns before they rise again, I think. But that was my only spellcaster. So we can't use the map. We can't use the map. But I think we are somewhere here. Where do we want to go? This is like a maze. You know what? You know what we have to do? I don't have a way to teleport back. Okay. That's a dog. Now it rised again. The stakes. What is that? It looks like Conan and Red. What was the name of the girl in Conan? Something red, wasn't it? God damn it. I'm struggling. Is this a safe place? Will he hit the wall? He will hit the wall. Unconscious again. Go get him. Go get him, team. We got him. Red Sonja, yes. Man, it's been so long since I read any Conan. I did play a bit. Oh, I did play... No! I used my thing. I did play too much, honestly. Conan Exiles on the PS4, because I was in a very big clan, but there were no Red Sonjas there, unfortunately. Not as far as I can remember anyway. Shrine of the Oath. Oathmaker Stale? How do you pronounce that? Stale. Labyrinth of Pain activated. Labyrinth of Pain activated. Oh yeah, okay, that's the name of this area. I was like, did I just activate more pain? You can return to this place again when next entering this dungeon level. You pray at the Shrine of the Oath and gain 100 piety. Piety? What is 100 piety? Good idea. Okay, so we lower the spikes. Let's get out of here. Now we are back where we have been before. This is not where we fought the guy. Let's see if we can outrun them. That's back to the labyrinth, I think. God damn it. God damn it. Let's get rid of the baby. 3 critical hits. It's only my warrior left now. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. From the north. Okay, okay. I remember this place. Okay. Let's escape. No, 2 out of 3. We can't. We can't. Great Britain sent 10 points. Awesome. God's dog. Hello, Norway. Hey, Great Britain, I guess. Let's try to make... You out of potion? Yes. I was nonchalantly drinking everything because I was thinking, we got this, everything is easy, we got the mole guy, we got everything. And then I walked into the Halls of Pain, and the place lived up to its name. The place did live up to its name. I could try to find some dogs. We have to figure it out. I think I'm actually gonna get some gold as well. Just in case. We are dwarves after all, aren't we? Healing potion. Let's get the rogue up. Let's get the rogue up. I don't think I've been in here. No, we haven't been in here. So we have to see if we can salvage this. Nothing. That's a Dverghold. I'm not sure I want to fight that guy. But we kinda have to fight him. Oh, it's also a dog. That's good. That's good. Let's do that. Let's do that. No, you can't go back to the entrance when you want. There's a mechanic. We found it now, the final offering. You have to find 3 offerings. Unless you bring the darkness with you. Whatever that means. So when you enter the dungeon, you commit yourself. You can't just go in, farm 2 dogs, go out, go in, farm 2 dogs, you know? Because that was my plan. Stop you spamming back to heal and cheese it. Yes. My plan was to go back and heal and cheese it in the start. So I appreciate that it's not like that anymore. Okay, we need 1 more of these things, and that I think I know where that is, but we also found diary entry 1. I wonder what that would do to the dungeon's dog economy. Good question. I, Torg Felsbreacher, 3rd rank master of the Gravediggers clan, was chosen to attend upon the expedition of Haldar Rotake into the newly revealed depths beneath Rakest. Though this honor shall bring renown unto my name, it demands a long sundering from my beloved Hildred, and from our sons Ratek and Fortjur. At Hildred's behest I set quill to parchment and keep this chronicle, that one day I may read it aloud unto them. At our first council were gathered envoys of several clans, seasoned diggers of mine own kin, warriors of the Ironbelly clan, led by Brokir Bloodbeard, and Murga Oldfire, a geomancer of the Rune Carvers. Haldar himself presided, calm and assured as ever he is. He spoke of an earlier foray, wherein he broke through into an uncharted warren of caverns, rich with promise, yet left untouched for want of supplies. This time he swore he would be better furnished. 3 krugmules were laden with victuals enough to last for many weeks. Veins of water were said to be abundant. Our departure was set for 3 days hence. Haldar pledged that King Sterren, the navigator, blessed be his name, would grant us personal honor once the depths were duly charted and claimed. I confess it here, my hands trembled with anticipation. Oh, dungeon crawling. I've been watching too many people doing dungeon crawling on YouTube. Stay safe, stay out. Wait, I want to get out of here. Do you want to join me up there, doggy? We could use a new dog up there. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I shall enter lurk mode. Very nice seeing you again, Maggie. Keep rocking. Yeah, it's been a while, Slim. It has been a while. The thematic dark hood is cool. I use this mainly because of the background removal. It doesn't mess with... yeah, I don't know about that. So if I want to level up a new team, I'm screwed because I need to achieve the current objective. If you while you keep the loot. If you die, you keep the loot. I think... I haven't died yet. But don't take... So take this with a grain of skepticism, I guess. I think you keep your inventory. But I think if you equip something and your character dies, that stuff is gone, maybe, I think. Kurald Games just joined, and he's the... That's the studio. So that person may be able to answer all your questions. You will lose the party inventory, but... There's a but here. Recruits wore down. One or more of your recruits came back to battle-worn to head out again right away. Wounds being knocked unconscious and lingering afflictions like poison or bleeding all builds up as wear over a dungeon delve. Past the point, they'll need a few days to recover before they can be deployed again. Rest them or send them to the healer to speed up the recovery for gold. If you pay Alderwin Hadr, the drill sergeant, he can train your skills in the future. That was a good answer to the question. You have a trainer that can train your skills. So if you have the gold, I don't think you need to farm that much on a new team, if that makes sense. Let's explore that right away. Oh wait. Do we have that guy? Is this a thing? Combat trainer. Hires the drill sergeants and unlock the ability to do combat training. Kurald just shared a stream on Telegram. Nice. I'm just a small-time guy though, but I appreciate it. And I really appreciate being able to play this game. I've been waiting for this game. It's been living rent-free in my head since I played the demo for the first time. Recklessly and brutally learning that being out of lamps in this game can be scary. Yeah, it fucking rocks. I agree with you. Let's purchase this guy, combat trainer. But I'm also going to... So if I understand this correct now, these guys have to be here and rest a little bit. So basically just leave them. Who's this guy? Oh, that's my priest. Just leave them here, probably. I subscribe, this guy is just a chill guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be anything else than I am, you know. Yeah, that's the priest. I want the priest. And then I'm gonna let my backup team rest a little bit. You can also rename the characters. I want to because the first time I saw this, Waskifu, I had to look at it for 5 solid seconds because in my brain it said Waifu Thornberry. So this is Waifu now. It's just gonna be Waifu, whatever that means, you know? I don't know how to rename it. But if I understood it correctly, these guys can just stay here now. And they will passively regenerate. Or we can pay gold to the healer. But I don't need them at the moment, I think. I kinda like the team. Click portrait and there's a name button. Rename. It's in my face. It's there. I'm pointing at the screen. It's there. Yep. Is waifu with a W? There we go. I think that's how we write it. Hey, gotcha. What I don't understand is how those mechanics match, or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Let me explain. Yes. He's now waifu. Let's look at the combat trainer. Best waifu. Okay, we can level up their base skills. But it doesn't seem like we can give them XP in any way, shape or form passively, so you kinda... I do think you have to bring them out. Do a little lap around, kill some doggies. Find 3 of those things. I forgot the name of them. I don't want to spend... I'm not a fan of this petrify, but maybe I shall try it a little bit more. I already miss my other team because of the smoke screen and the AoE stuff, but you know, they have to rest a little bit because I was careless. And then I almost forgot that we have to get some stuff. We do have to get some stuff. We have to get a lot of these things. We can buy 30 of them. Let's get 10. We have 3 antidotes. We have 2 of these things. We have 4 oil lamps. Let's buy 6 oil lamps. You have a strong party. The party wipes, you make a new party. The party is a bit weaker, but not so much due to upgrades. You can get back the previous loot, but now you're still back with a weaker party. And no escape. I'm gonna leave that for the people who actually know what they're talking about, because I'm guessing at this point. Because I think it has... I want to believe it has permadeath. If your party wipes, then I guess it's a perma wipe, maybe. Maybe. I secretly hope so. Even though it hurts to lose characters you've been working on for a long time, that's kinda... It makes it... You remember them, you know, because you miss them. And then you have to start with new guys. I think we have all we need to go and find the final thing. Yes, there is only one way to find out. What am I doing? I'm pressing the thing. Oh, yeah, because we have this thing now. I can't remember where I want to spawn. I think actually I do want to spawn at the entrance. I'm in Dverghold heaven. You stream on one screen, playing on the other. Devs in the chat. It's like Dungeon Crawler Christmas for me and you. This is such a cool game. And I did, in my head, I finished this whole area because I beat the demo twice. I beat the demo the night before this day, just to get a little into it again. Before the release. And in my head, I finished this whole map in 10 minutes. And we were going to explore the second map in the stream. But I've been going for quite a long time. 2 hours. And I probably talked for 10 minutes before streaming on this one map. So I'm thinking, if this keeps up, it might be a 3-part stream with the VODs. Like one big slow crawl through each map. I think. Speaking of map, this has been fixed. In a demo, when you used one of them and you had 2 in your inventory, both of them drain uses. But I think 5 and 2, yeah, So we probably want to get up there, won't we? We kind of want to do that. There's no door here. We can go there. So right, and then we just go straight up. And I miss so much. I want to go back in here because there's probably a chest here. But do I want to risk it? We also have to go up here. Let's do that first, actually. Oh, okay. Does the Dverghold also respawn? Maybe. It seems like it does. No, that's not a... That's an undead miner. I think he's a pushover. He's not a pushover. He's slightly a pushover at this moment. There was a dog as well, but... And now I kinda forgot my direction. I'm a directional analphabet. That's why I struggle with the classics. I really want to play them, but I walk for 5 minutes and then I'm lost and confused. If your older party dies, you will have to grind a bit to get them back up to the same level. But if you need to complete the objective to extract the progress, you don't have to complete the objective. There's offerings. You can find them by loot. You can find them in chests, I think. And yeah. So this is anti-cheese mechanic. But I have 1 out of 3 now, and I've just been killing 1 dog and 1 guy, so I don't think it's that bad. One out of 3. Let's see how long it takes to get 3 of them. You can always go back into the dungeon and farm enemy effects XP a bit. They mostly, not always, respawn. But you would have to do the offerings, right? You would have to find 3 offerings. Yeah, luckily it's not the objective. The 2 runestones glow briefly. You sense the 3rd somewhat close, somewhere to the east. I've been in the storage. That's a whole lot of moaning going on. Yes. Holy shit, this guy took a lot of damage. He was tanky. So this is the part where I want to find a wall that we have to interact with. And it was somewhere to the east. Northeast. There it is. Yeah, this looks a little bit different than the other walls. It had like a button in it. And now, if we want to, we can go to where the Guardian was. And we can proceed. But I also want to take a little longer time. And go in here. And then I want to do this place. Screw this place. If there's a chest down there, it's gonna be unlooted. The Halls of Pain has left me scarred for life. So, I'm stupid. I have to go left, I guess? Right down to the start and just up there. Should be straightforward. Yeah, I get it. Okay, okay. This is the beginning. Now, wait. Now I'm confused again. Yeah, you would have to find the offerings. I mean, you can return, but then all the guys in the camp will not only not regenerate, but get more exhausted. So if you just go in there and instantly back, all your guys will be exhausted and need to recover. So it's something you should only do if, for whatever reason, you have no alternative. Yes, I don't mind that mechanic. It makes it harder to just, as the guy said, cheese it, I guess. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I had a feeling I was going around myself again, but we could also just go up here now. No, because then I want to go back and then I have to go in there and then I have to do the offerings. So let's not do it. Whoops. I'm actually playing the playtest version. But I'm hoping the save will carry over to the early access version when I boot that up next time. If there's no difference between them. The save file should work, right? I wouldn't have to start over again. I don't mind starting over again, but for the sake of a consistent stream, it would be nice to continue from this save the next time. Hey there. It's wounded. What it's saying is 100% same code. Yep. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, I forgot to... I don't have any backup. We do have backup. I was so happy I said yes on Norwegian there. Yeah. It's nice. Can you choose who to attack? I don't think you can that, right? It attacks the one that's closest, maybe? Maybe? Oh, I'm not paying attention again. 2 bleeds. That's the dev language. Love the sound. Blah. Yeah. That's the dev language that we usually give for granted. Heal the butt lady. Yeah, rumper. Asses. She needs... She does need a little bit of care. Let's give her some bread as well. She's well fed now. Let's give everyone a little bit of bread. I thought when we found this cooking part that we could cook the meat. But I don't think we can. It's just makes all party members get hungry slower. It's just a passive thing. The playtest version at this point is exactly the same at this point. We just forked it to public for the release. No, the same version and then on the but different names. Yeah. All saves are compatible. Yes, that's what I hoped. That means I can change version and keep going. Scroll of Recall, that's what I thought I had last time, but I didn't have it. I didn't have it at all. We did find another one of the letters. I think this is Diary Entry 2. Then there might be 3 of them. These are the guys that are gonna map out the caverns. Day 2. Whilst we made ready our gear, one of the nameless wretches raved aloud that some ancient prophecy forbade the delving of depths too far below. Mere folly. Sterin did not kindle the fire or will within us that we should cover by the heart, quailing at the mutterings of madmen. Day 3. We set forth from inner Gravhollow amid great cheers. Even then the folk spoke of us as heroes, seekers of ore and of ancient hoards long lost. I beheld Hildred and the boys one final time ere the gates swung shut behind us. The first day's march passed without mishap. We made camp alongside a patrol of the Sporefield clan, whose captain warned us of the Kragnacholder, walking fungi said to haunt the caverns near the underground lake. Alone they are slow and ungainly, yet in number they pose a grave peril. We slept ill that night, yet no harm befell us. Yeah, those mushroom guys, they can probably be pretty heavy when they group up on you because of the baby mushrooms and the spores on the ground and the poison. You can choose it for now. We might add a targeting mechanic eventually, but maybe not, because I think it kind of works well at the moment. Me too. You will always attack the closest to you. So it adds a little bit to the puzzling with how you position yourself, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind not being able to target. Yeehaw! I think not giving targeting is more of and give more mechanical depth for stuff like shield push. That's also a very valid point if you want to push the priority target. That's also a very valid point, yeah. OG. Only guys. What are we doing now? 3 out of 5 locations. Oh, we have to choose the mage. Not the mage, but the... Okay. Let's go up there. We can escape now. But we are pretty good on resources. Not that much food, but we do have the trinket. So for the time being, we are going to do the final area, I guess. And that is probably not my famous last words for this team. Unless the dev added a mega mole man up there. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I'll take some meat. I'll take more meat. Oh, there's a lot of potential food here. Nice. We are filling up now. Guess we can do the chest. Mastercrafted leather boots. Never underestimate a good pair of boots. I've never did after playing DayZ. Boots are important. They keep one's feet warm and healthy, especially if they're as well crafted as those are. It has 1 armor: fire resist, cold resist, and electricity resist, probably. It kind of cuts out there. Mastercrafted leather helmet. This is nice. Should I give it to this guy? This guy has the iron thing. Let's give the helmet to that chick over there. We give that to that thing. He doesn't have any taunt, but we should give it to him, right? Can you use these boots? Yeah. I also love this game. It's the time just flies when I'm playing it. Just spent like 2 hours in level 1 because I wanted to do it. Yeah, I'm going on my 2nd hour on level 1. Not because I wanted to, but because it just naturally became like this. It was the will of the game to keep me entrapped on this level for so long. But I don't mind that at all. As far as I know from reading the early access notes, it contains the first 3 levels. Is that correct? So the faster you play it, the longer you have to wait for updates and stuff, you know? So might as well take your time with it and explore it properly. Oh, it's fleeing. Get poisoned, I guess. Gotcha, some DNS spy and Bepinex will work nicely to make some mods. Is it fine to mod it? If not, I'll keep them private. Oh, that's not up to me to answer, but luckily you got the professionals maybe still here. Yeah, I am where I want to be now. Oh, that's not my ranger. And the music, I love the music. It's only one track, it seems. 1 or 2 tracks on the first map. But I think there's a whole album of this music. So maybe one day we'll get the pleasure of getting the official soundtrack on Steam as well. Let's get rich. Or let's get a couple of coins. And this well, I don't think... I remember in the demo I was so obsessed with this thing in my brain because I was thinking it was part of a puzzle. But I don't think it is. I'm hoping to score a map scroll in here because I only have... Okay, I do have 2 charges. Yeah. Hobbies are nice. And you do get a lot of experience by playing around with those type of things. So it's a healthy hobby. It's a very healthy hobby. Never stop, man. You are the backbone of the modding community. It contains 4 levels at the moment. Yeah. So I don't feel bad for spending 2 hours here. And I'll probably spend 2 hours on the next level as well. Maybe 5 hours, who knows. But this is gonna be... I think this is gonna be 1 stream per level. Because if I keep going the next level, we might be sitting here for... I don't want to stop in the middle of a level. But I also don't want to leave this place until I know I got all the... Yeah, look there, Iron Cuirass. Iron Cuirass. There's a little bit of typos here and there. Unless I just don't know how to write carcass. A shell of iron worn by tunnel guards, serving both to shield the body and to stand as a sign of law beneath the pale northern sun. 3 armor, agility -1, electricity resist, piercing resist. So we are equipping this. Three new ones in addition to the demo level. The demo level is easier than this. I beat the demo level again yesterday, and I didn't spend that much time. I walked in, I got a couple of levels, I got some of those blue shiny items that I haven't found here. They probably been moved further in the game, and it was so fast. So in my head when I started this stream, as I said earlier, this was like 10-15 minutes, you know, and this would be over the first level, but I really enjoy all the new stuff going on here. It makes it way more engaging. And we do have a lot of oil still. Let's use... I forget where I am. Yeah. So how is that? That's in there and to the left again. Let's do that. Oh. The diary entry, let's read it. I think that's the third, yeah. Day the 6th. By the beard of the Oathmaker. Demo made you more powerful. It had characters that... Yes, I felt so powerful in the... I felt so powerful in the demo. But I appreciate being not that powerful. Oh, it started here. Yeah, day 5. Progress has been steady. Aldar's mind is truly a living map. Still, we mark the tunnels with hammered signs, for even legends cannot gaze upon every shadow and shade. Day the 6th. By the beard of the Oathmaker, blood hath been shed this day. Roldic Drumbouch was smitten by a tentacle worm, one of those foul burrowers that lurk within stone and strike from above. It did pierce his harness and drank full ere we slew it. We bound the wound with haste. Roldic shall live, though his pride suffered more sorely than his flesh. Thus far the deeps do prove us, yet we endure. I haven't seen the tentacle worms, and I'm looking forward to be brutalized by them. I'm guessing we will encounter them on the next level. This is probably nothing. Run, hentai girl! Tentacle worms! Where am I? Let's use our final thing. We are here. So I don't want to go down here. So we need to find... Yeah, this I think is where the guy is. The Guardian. I think. North. I'm looking north. We have to go east. My directional sense is getting worse by the minute. I'm gonna have 2 cups of coffee after this. And it's gonna be amazing. I think this is where I wanted to go. And this is to the entrance. South. I appreciate this add-on. In the beginning I was like, why? We already have the map things, but yes. This is nice. I'm there. Let's go up there and up there. And don't press ESC, because that's the wrong button. At least I think this is where the Guardian is. Did I fuck up again now? I think I fucked up. Oh no. I'm lost. Oh, they are getting hungry. Shit, I forgot to pay attention. Could eat soon. Well fed. This guy's gonna get some bread. And the rations give stamina. Let's give them some stamina. Clear up the inventory a little bit. In theory, I could just... Did we do this one? Yeah. Could just walk until we find it. No, this is where I don't want to be. Yeah, screw this place. Bro is gonna shit solid bricks for sure, man. Bad word. I think he's used to it. He's an iron belly. Hey, I think the first thing I'm going to do is a minimap. I'm secretly supporting a little minimap, but I do also enjoy that you need a magic guy to see where you are, because it adds to the tension. Oh yeah, now I'm also used to abusing coffee. Grew up on coffee and nicotine. Okay, I need to orientate myself. I'm all the way at the beginning now. I'm pretty sure this is where we want to go. So up. Isn't it? Should be. So door to the left, door to the right. Straight ahead. See, a minimap makes you play on the minimap instead of the 3D world. It makes things easier but less immersive. Yes. A part of me enjoys the idea of the minimap, but it also takes away from the... That's why I don't play a lot of those AAA games and stuff, because you just open your map and you see 50 million points of interests and shit, and it's like, when can I explore the game, you know? Why do you have to tell me everything? But on the other hand, it might sell more copies, because there's a lot of people who they enjoy the idea of games like this, but they don't like feeling lost. They get the FOMO when they don't know. So as a mod, you know, as an optional thing, then again you will get all the hardcore people complaining that it's an optional thing. It's very hard to get that right but not every game is for everyone, so maybe they should play something else. Yeah, I agree with you. Not necessarily hardcore, but yeah, I think it's in a good state. And I have to admit, when I lost my magic guy and I couldn't use my map, I felt that so deep. And when I was in a labyrinth of pain and I had to find that final offering and all that stuff, I only had my warrior left. That shit is gonna stick with me the rest of the evening. That was the highlight of my gaming session, when I just confidently walked in with smoke screen and my new mage skills, and I felt nothing can hurt me now. I beat the mole guy and everything. And yeah, that shit is gonna stick with me. Removes immersion, but wall with texture, accent, 1000 can be overlooked, and that's when mods come in. Yeah, mods are for people who like to tailor their own experience. I was in an argument with a friend yesterday because I play Darktide with mods, and I have an auto minigame complete mod. And according to her, I'm cheating. But then again, I played it for over 700 hours. If I have to click one of those minigames again, I'm just going to delete the game, you know? Because it's so boring. Anyway, let's talk to the gatekeeper. No, it's not cheating, man. Those minigames in Darktide are so brain dead. Click that button when and I mean, a child can do it. I don't want to do it 5 million times. I'm not interested. The giant comes to life, moving with surprising speed. He crushes the runestone in his hands, one after another, consuming their power. He turns his back on the adventurers and proceeds to the door. Palms made of stone are laid upon it, and it opens. The gatekeeper steps aside. Path opened. Quarantine breached. Descent. Descent, marked by the firebrand. Reclaim the gift beneath. His eyes close and his hands hang still. without the motion that had been energizing him before. The gatekeeper stands motionless before the open gateway, eyes closed, awaiting the next bearer of runes. So, the next bearer of runes. So this is like a cycle. It's like a cycle. And this is it. This is strange. Veal didn't mention that the gatekeeper would destroy the runestones. Something about this feels wrong. We should speak with the commander about this turn of events. So I'm guessing we don't want to turn around and walk all the way back and talk to that guy. We should probably descend to next dungeon level. Games are made to be enjoyed. If you can increase the enjoyment, why not have the option? Yes. But a strong believer in mods for a reason. You have to go out of your way to enable God mode and ruin your enjoyment. Yeah, I don't use God mode mods. That's I like quality of life mods and stuff like that. Oh, this looks beautiful. Let's soak in the atmosphere a little bit before we return to the surface. No beast races. The music is amazing. Will we get the official soundtrack on Steam? Oh, we have to carry on a little bit. We need 3 offerings. Oh, let's explore a little bit in the early area here. Oh yeah. Troll Smasher. Troll Smasher, forged in Anhaga and consecrated within the Temple of the Oath. This mace was designed for long war of extermination against Trollkind, ancient foe of Dverghold. Stops health regeneration temporarily after a hit. Fucking A, man. Definitely. This is kind of tricky though. If you enter this place and you only have like 1 lantern left or something, then you have no choice. You have to go back with the darkness and stuff. But I think I have to do it. I don't want to spoil too much about this. That sound maybe like a worm. So I'm gonna go back and then we're gonna see what happens with the darkness. Oh. There is a bad behavior in human brains. If you can, why not? And you ruin a game. Imagine you have a button to gain 50G. Oh, just... Nah, that doesn't apply to everyone. At all. That's a choice you make as a gamer. Can click it 100 more times to finish that and so on game improvement. No, that's a choice you make. If I do that with a character, I delete the character and I restart. Because why play at that point? As you cross the threshold, a creeping darkness spills out of the dungeon behind you. This is the price of returning without enough offering for the gate. A deep restlessness settles over in a Grabhollow, and instead of recovering combat wear, your recruits wake more exhausted than before. Theudar, the runecrafter, has arrived in Inner Gravehollow. Let's check out this character. Oh, look at that sprite. That's a handsome dwarf. Not in this version. Trinket functionality is not yet available. But that's an early access thing. But yeah. Our guys are tired now, I think, because we had to retreat from the new level. So that's something I think should be implemented. When you enter a new level, you should be able to go back without having to find the offerings. That's a thing I definitely feel should be, I think, like a one-time thing. When you go from one level to the next, one time you have that chance to go back. So my next session, I'm gonna start pretty weak, but this team, we're 97 out of 57. Let's see if I can heal them a little bit. One day recovery time. Let's heal waifu. I don't understand this, healing characters. I thought I could only heal 4 of them at a time. Let's heal a mage. Let's heal everyone. How much gold do we have? Let's just use all the gold. There we go. I don't mind the offerings. The offerings adds to the experience, in my opinion. I was thinking, now we completed a level, and I didn't want to go all the way back. I wanted to, because you have to enter the new level. So if you do a lot of the dungeon crawling and you enter the new level with one guy and just to get the checkpoint for the new level, you're kind of screwed. You don't have any choice. You have to go back with the darkness, or you have to go straight to explorer mode, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm not talking removing it, I'm just implying that when you do transition a level for the first time, you should have a little window. There is a game called Dianima. It's a first-person, not Blobber, but a roguelike. And that has a mechanic where when you enter a level, you have a small window where you can interact with a thing and save. But the moment you start moving, that disappears. Then you are committed to the dungeon. Yeah, I think I explained that relatively well. I'm gonna leave all of this for the time being. And I'm gonna say, fucking hell, man. Dverghold is really good. It's so worth it. It's so cheap as well on Steam. And I've been going for almost 3 hours now, so I don't want to drag it out too much. So this is the first Let's Play. It's gonna be a Let's Play. I'm gonna finish the whole thing on stream. But I also don't know, I don't have a stream schedule. I didn't promote this, I didn't tag it, so I'm very surprised I even got people in the chat. That was not expected, to be honest. But if you go back to the dungeon, can you choose the floor? Most likely, I would assume so. Let's actually double check that before we leave. No, but then wait. If I click it, will I enter the dungeon? Yes. Start at dungeon level, the inner gate, the royal quarter. So I'm guessing I'm at the royal quarter now. Yes. I was a little bit scared to accidentally enter again, and then I have to bring the darkness one more time. That would suck. That would absolutely suck. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping in, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to play this game. The next time I'm definitely gonna have the early access version downloaded, since I was on the playtest now. But according to the developers, there's no difference at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, have a good night, and maybe we see each other again.